Hello, very good afternoon. Could you please confirm once that you can see me, you can hear me, as well as you can see this presentation? Very good afternoon, Rolly. Okay, thank you. We'll be just starting in time. Okay, 7 minutes are there. Oh, last Saturday you went to college, so you were unable to attend the meeting. No problem. You can always look for the recorded lecture as well as the notes. I provided the link. I have taught macros in previous session, Rishi. You should look for it because for one student, I'm not sure if I can repeat the entire thing. Okay. I've taught, I have provided the PDF also. Go through both of them. If you have any doubt, then you can ask in the next session. Okay. Just for your sake only, I prepared the PDF and taught macros. If some another topic is there, then you can tell me, but repeating the entire thing won't be possible, right? That is the thing. Because we have to progress, na. In today's session, I'll teach something else. So this is how things will go, na. Go through their PDF, okay? If you are having any doubt, then you can ask, okay? Specific doubts if you are having. You won't be having because macros is a very simple topic, okay? It's kind of advanced, okay? In the present course, particularly, we should focus more on building the basics, okay? So don't worry about that ki if you know macros properly, if you don't know macros properly, still you should try to build the logic first, okay? Because we are in a very fundamental phase. Like this in Python also and in many programming languages, specific features are there. So macros is one of that kind. But still I have taught, go through the video once, okay? And go through the lecture notes. If you find any specific doubts, then you can ask, okay? But my sincere request to whom all the people who have joined is just focus on the basics, okay? Because nowadays, if you want to know my personal opinion, AI is doing most of the tasks, okay? So knowing the syntax, knowing the basics will help. Won't be helping you a lot in near future, okay? So if you want to gradually progress your career as a programmer, then you should always go for building the concepts, logic, basic. Okay, then only your sale would be good for your career, as well as go switch towards the product development. Don't restrict yourself to just programming language. Most of you must be from CS background. So what I am personally presently seeing that product development is going to a much hike, okay? So don't restrict yourself to just the programming part and having the syntax and learning all the basic things. Go for the application, okay? Think beyond this, okay? That is my personal opinion, okay? Since time was there, I was expressing, okay? If you know a particular concept nowadays, knowing is not sufficient enough, okay? Just knowing the concepts won't be sufficient enough. You have to be very thorough with the your basics, with your logic, as well as you have to go for the product development. You have to look for the application part, okay? Yes, Rishi, I know I will start. I know that you are the most excited student, I know, but I will start. Wait, let us wait for 2 3 minutes, okay? Because whenever a lot of people join, leave, there a lot of disruption happens. Okay, I'll wait for 2 3 minutes, then we will start. Okay. Generally, people tend to join at 3 exactly. Okay, and Rishi, be mindful what you are writing. Okay. Personally, too, I am saying because you are writing now. You have to start. You are not teacher. Okay, you don't have to command me. In here itself you can say anything which you are supposedly saying, but in corporate world the words matter, okay? I myself have word a lot and interacted with the people, so your sale only depends on your communication. So these skills are also very very important along with your basic knowledge. Just saying for your future, okay? Don't mind that I am scolding you. I am not scolding you. I am just saying that be very mindful of the words which you are choosing. Okay, because in corporate world, knowledge comes afterwards. Communication comes first. Okay, understood, Rishi? Yeah, be very mindful. Okay, the communication. Okay, let us start. Just interacting with the students. Okay, let us just start. Okay, yeah, everything is good. So, very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ambuj. I am a research scholar at Agricultural and Food Engineering Department, IIT Kharagpur, and I'll be taking your live interactive session for the course Problem Solving Through Programming in C. This course is taught by Professor Anupam Basu from IIT Kharagpur. Okay. So what we will be doing in this particular session, that we will be solving some of the very basic questions based on the previous week's content. Okay, I'll be posting some of the objective questions in front of you. Okay, based on the previous week's content only. Okay, and what you have to do, you just have to put your opinion in the chat box. Okay, you have to try to answer that, and then later on we will discuss, okay, how things go and what are the concepts behind that. At the end of the presentation we will also go through some practice programming problems. Okay, so try to be with me. Okay, so let us start. The very first question for the present day is, which looping construct is best known when the number of iterations is known beforehand. Okay, and the most commonly used loops are there in the options: while loop, do while loop, for loop, or all of the above. Okay, please do try to answer it. Okay, nevertheless, if you aren't correct in the very first attempt, no problem, but do try to attempt. Okay, very few people have joined today, so I wish that all of us should participate. Okay, while loop. Okay, just type in the options. Okay, A, B, C, or D might be there. You are facing some time wastage. Okay, okay, while loop. Good. While loop, while loop. Okay, C. Another person is commenting C. Good, very good. Okay, good. C, C, good. Okay. Any more opinions? A lot of us have joined. Please do give your opinion. Rishi, you are changing from A to C. What is this? Okay. Two times C won't make you. If it is an OMR type question, please be very aware that whether you are marking the circle correctly. Okay. Good. All of the above. Yeah. Possibilities are there. The correct option will be between A, B, and C and D. Okay. No problem. Take your time. Do answer. A lot of people have joined. Please do participate. Okay. This is practice session for you guys only based on the previous week's content. Okay. Just now only search in the Google. Okay. Not studying, not going through the lectures, nothing. Just typing Google search. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Any more opinions? In the examination, Google won't be there. That will make sure. Okay. Yes. So the correct option would be C only. Okay. For loop. You have to choose the most appropriate option. Okay. Although all are correct, but you have to choose the most appropriate, which looping construct is best known when the number of iterations is known. Okay. Since the number of iterations is known, hence the best loop which we can choose would be for loop only. Why? Let us see. Okay. For loop is the best choice since the number of iterations is known beforehand, because it allows for initializing, then testing, and the updating the loop variable in a single line. Okay, making it more structured. Okay, and readable. Okay, so this is the thing. Syntax for loop is this one: for, and within bracket there is initialization, then there is a condition which is known as the termination condition, and another thing is update condition. Okay, standard for loop syntax, nothing new. Okay, for example, here in this case hash include stdio.h is there. Okay, particular syntax I have written, then integer main is written, then integer I, then I have provided a particular loop construct for you. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5. Okay, and I plus plus and printf, I am printing the value of I. Okay, and then I am returning 0. Simple syntax is there. So what you get it from here, it will run exactly 5 times. Okay, so that is the thing. So output would be 1 2 3 4 5. While loop, yes, it is there, but the it comes best when number of iterations is unknown. Okay, or a certain termination condition is there. Okay, since the number of iterations, exact number of iterations was known, so for loop would be the correct option. Okay, while loop, when you can use it, when the number of iterations is exactly unknown. Okay, then in that case you can use it, or you want to provide a termination condition. Okay, then do while loop ensures execution at least once. Okay, useful when checking a condition after execution. Okay, this is the thing, and all of the above won't be correct. Okay, so that is the thing. For loop, yes, it is best known for known iterations. Okay, since here in this particular example we can see same example is there. Okay, loop is initializing from I equal to 1, then it is checking the condition and incrementing I plus plus after the successive execution of the loop. Okay, after the entire loop is executed, then it will give the result, then it will increment it. Okay, so stops automatically when I is equal to 6 or the condition is failing. So hence the for loop would be the correct option. Okay, now you try to see why not while and do while. While is best known for unknown iterations, as I already told you. Okay, while loop is used when the number of iterations is not known beforehand. Okay, and depends on the condition. Some of you always want to have the example, that is why I gave you example. Okay, see in this particular case. Okay, I'll zoom in for you. See the code here. Code is there, hash include stdio.h, the header file we have called. Okay, then integer main is there, num is there, then enter a number, enter -1 to stop. Okay, so it is reading a number, and till the point of time -1 is not entered, whatever the content within the while loop we have provided, it will execute. Okay, so that is the thing. You entered another number and enter another number and enter another number, that will keep on repeating till the point of time -1 is not put. Okay, so this is particularly in hand very useful. Okay, in hand very useful in those particular cases when the termination condition is there. Okay, number of iterations is not known, but the termination condition is known. Okay, so this is the thing. In this particular case, when user input or external conditions control execution. Okay, this is the thing. In do while loop, it ensures exactly that once the entire condition is run, okay, a do while loop executes at least once, even if the condition is false initially. Okay, let us look at the example, then it would be more clear to you. In this particular case, simple thing is there. Hash include stdio.h is there. Integer main is there. Then integer choice is there. Do first of all, this particular menu will be printed. Then one is for starting game. Then another is for exit enter choice. Okay. While choice not equal to 2 means still the point of time we don't want the loop to exit. Exiting condition we have provided. Okay. So it will be executed once. Why is it particularly important that I want to display the menu first? Okay. Then if the user has the opinion, okay, of starting the game or exiting from the loop. Okay. So in any of the other cases, I won't be able to run the loop at least once. Okay. So that is why I have used do while loop here. Okay. Because I want the menu to be displayed first and the user to have a choice. Okay. He should be able to select. So that is why I have provided a do while loop. Okay. This is important. Okay, then we have y is for the best known for known iterations. Okay, preferred number of iterations when it is known. This is a summary table. Okay, that in which particular case you have to use which particular loop among the three loops: for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Okay, so when number of iterations is known, then the best choice would be for loop. Okay, when the condition has to be checked before the execution, yes, you can go for loop as well as your while loop. Okay, for unknown iterations, always go for while and do while loop, and for compact and structured, you can go for while loop, for loop. Okay, so because while and do while are not structured. Okay, less structuring is present. Okay, that is the thing. Hence the final answer is for loop. Okay, here is another detailed explanation. Okay, whatever I spoke till this point of time, I have written here in the condensed manner. Okay, still, if anybody is having any doubt, okay, then he can always look for it. Okay, trying to examine the for loop, then for loop structure is there, initialization, then condition, then increment, decrement is there, then readability part. Okay, why other options are not as well as more suitable, like while loop, do while loop, and all of the above. Okay, so that is the thing. This is the summary of the entire explanation. Okay, I provided here at the end. Okay, let us move forward. I hope that this particular question is clear. Okay, in a do while loop, when is the condition tested? This is the next question. Okay, before the first iteration, after the first iteration, at the middle of each iteration, at the end of each iteration. Okay, this particular information we have to provide. Okay, please do try to answer it in the chat box. Okay, whomsoever have joined, please do try to answer it in the chat box. Okay, to the best of your knowledge, try to answer it. Okay. Okay. Majority people are saying D. Okay. Some are saying B. Good. In previous sessions, I have seen that mostly people have got the questions correct. Either you people are not revising or you're not attending the video lectures. Please be very thorough with them because this is live interactive session only. This won't be alone sufficient. You have to go through the theory lectures which are released week-wise. Okay. Mail must be coming to you all, so go through them. Okay. Whole week's content you have to just go through, see the recorded lectures by the professor, and then attend these sessions. Okay. Clear your doubts. So this is my personal say because in both the questions today, I have seen a mixed of responses and very few people are able to get the questions correctly. Earlier, it was the ratio was very high. Okay. Yes, Rishi, I got it that you are saying D. No problem. Please try to provide your opinion. Okay. Even though it might not be correct. Okay. But still try to provide your opinion. Okay. That would be at least good for understanding. Good. Okay. Let us look at the correct option. Okay. In a do while loop, the when is the condition tested? Okay, it is asking about the testing of the condition. That is at the end of the each iteration. If you will look the structure of the loop, you will be very thorough with it. Okay. So correct answer is at the end of each iteration, do while loop. What is the syntax? Syntax is this particular one. Okay. Do, then after that a curly bracket is there, and inside that the condition is there. Inside that the lines which have to be executed. Okay, that are there, loop body. Okay, then while curly bracket is closed, and then while the condition is there, condition is checked at the end. That is why in previous question only I explained you that the in case of do while loop, it is actually executed at least once. Even though condition may be true, it might be false. Okay, but at least the loop is executed once. Okay, so that is why the thing is there, and the entire procedure, okay, entire thing has been given here. First the loop body runs, then the condition is checked. If the condition is true, another iteration happens. If the condition is false, then the loop terminates. That is the entire thing. That is how the entire flow goes. Okay. So this is the thing, and whomsoever have answered it D, they are correct, and rest all the options are not correct. Okay. For example, see here in this particular question. Okay, same particular syntax I have written. Hash include stdio.h is there, then integer main is there, the main function is there. Okay, integer I is equal to 1. Okay, that I have provided. Then do printf iteration, and then I am printing I. The value of I am trying to print. Okay, then I have provided I plus plus. Okay, while, and I have provided a condition, particular condition I have provided while I is less than equal to 3. Yeah, option D is correct answer. I got it, Rishi. Yeah, we all got it, and I am explaining you why option D is correct. Okay. So output, if you will see, then it will be printing iteration, and after that the value of I will is going to print. Since we started from I, okay, since we started I as 1, so first of all, the execution would be there. Okay, so iteration 1 would be print. Then the condition would be checked that whether the value of I is less than equal to 3. Okay, so I plus plus is there, post increment is there. Okay, so value of I has become from 1, it is changed to 2. Okay, so in the next line iteration 2 will be printed. Okay, then in the another line iteration 3 will be printed. Okay, so this is the entire flow. Okay. Yeah, Rishi, we are at the second question only. Yeah, I got it that you are saying about this particular. Yeah, D is correct. I got it. Okay. Don't become confused. Okay. For me, second semester classes. Yeah, I got it. Okay. We will talk at the end. Regarding you, I have kept a separate bracket of time. Okay. We will talk. I'll let you open the mic, then you say whatever you want to say. Okay. Let us complete the syllabus first. Okay. Yeah. So this is the thing. Even if I starts at a value greater than 3, this point you try to understand. Even if the I is starting at a value which is greater than 3, the loop will execute at least once. Okay. It will execute at least once before the checking the condition or the termination condition is set. Okay, this you must keep in mind. Even if in this particular question only I keep int I equal to 5, okay, and rest things I keep same, but still it will be printed at least one, that iteration 5, that particular denomination will be printed. Okay, this you have to keep in mind, that even though the condition might not be fulfilled, this is the particular termination condition. Okay, this here one, this particular condition, okay, which we are checking, it might not be correct. Okay, if I'll provide I equal to 5 initially, but still the condition would be checked once. Okay, it would the entire loop will be executed at least once. This you have to keep in mind. Okay, two particular cases we have seen while displaying the menu as well as in this particular question. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Okay, and regarding the PDF and all the lectures, okay, of this particular session, I'm again putting a link. Okay, so you can visit this particular link and you can find the video recordings. Okay, as well as the PDFs. Okay, yeah. So comparison with the while loop. Okay, while loop, the condition is tested before execution. In case of do while loop, it is tested after the execution. Okay, so that is the particular difference. Okay, try to understand. Yes, this is the little bit detailed explanation. Okay, which I have written for you all. Okay, whatever I spoke till now, that has been written in words here. Okay, so if you are having any doubts, anything, so you can always go through this. Okay. Yes, in case of do while loop, the correct answer would be D at the end of each iteration. Okay, delving deep. Do while loop structure is there. Okay, then entire thing is there. Then post test loop is there. Okay, in the case of do while loop, the condition, the termination condition is checked at the end. Okay, that is why we are saying that the loop is executed at least once. Okay, why other options are incorrect before the other options are very means vague and they are incorrect. Okay, you can go for the explanation yourself if you find time, and an example we have provided and the conclusion we have provided. Okay, so this is the entire summary of whatever things I have spoken till yet. Okay, if you find any difficulty, then go through it once. Okay, let us move forward. Okay, now in this particular question, which for loop has a range of similar indexes of I used in for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus? This is a tricky question. Okay, so be very very careful in it. Okay, be very very careful. Take out the range of I in your given question, then match with all the options. Okay, take your time, take 5 minutes, 10 minutes time, whatever you want, but try to solve it correctly. It's a easy question, but you have to be a little bit careful. Okay, try to solve. For me, second semester classes from February 2nd. Okay, bhai, what can I do? Enjoy your classes, attend these also. Okay, all the very best. I understand. Okay, try to solve this particular question. Okay, three people have just told their opinion. A, C, D. Okay, good. A, C, C, A, D, D. Okay, good. You have to very carefully analyze the options in this type of questions. There are high chances of committing mistake. Okay, as I can see here only. Okay, in previous sessions, at least the performance was at par, but I don't know. Present session, it is somewhat hazy. No problem. Keep on revising the things. That is my sincere advice. Going through the lectures, video lectures which are provided. Okay, beforehand, attending this live interactive session is very helpful. Okay, yeah, good. Try to answer it. Apply some logic. Try to see here. Okay. At the end, I'll explain. No problem. Yes, Rishi, where you went? Rishi Triple E. D. Good. Very good. Good. See here, all the options are in different. Okay. Don't try to get confused, sir. Ki all the options are looking same. So how can I solve? All the options are different. Just you have to analyze the question first, and then you have to analyze the options, and then you have to answer it. Okay. Yeah. Google is not helping you, Rishi, in this particular question. You are Googling and telling very proudly, sir, that I am telling the correct option from Google. Okay. Okay. No problem. Yeah, a lot of people have joined. Please try to give your opinions. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Google is not helping you. I can understand. Good. Good. Yes, yes. Writing once is enough, Rishi. Okay. Let us look at the correct option. Okay. It is indeed D. Okay. It is not A, it is not B, it is not C. Why is it so? I'll just explain you in few seconds. Okay, in few minutes. Okay. See here, a loop has been given, already given in the question. Okay. A loop construct has been given in the question, and it is asking us that whatever the I range is there. Okay. That similar range has to be in the option. Okay. So let us analyze the question first. This is how I will approach. Okay. For I equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, you try to see that how the range of I is going. Okay. In set theory, we all have read in class 12 that how the set notation is written. Okay. We all have read in set theory. So similar concept I have provided. Okay. See here, I in this particular question is starting from 0. That is why I have made this square bracket. Then I belongs to starting from range is 0. So 0 I have included. That is why I have made a square bracket. You must be knowing set theory. Same concept I am applying. Then the condition is checking I less than n, then I plus plus. I is less than n. That means I is not included. So after n here, I have written round bracket. Means the I is ranging from uh, 0, which is included, and n, which is not included. Okay, this is how you break down the question. Okay, now you try to analyze the options. Okay, in this particular case, in case of your option number A, okay, for I equal to n, I greater than 0, I minus minus. So I is equal to n, means n is included. So that is why I have included the n. Okay, I have written the square bracket. Okay, means n is included. Then I greater than 0. It is not saying equal to 0. So I have made a round bracket. Means I is not included. 0 is not included. So how I can write? I belongs to 0, which is not included, and n, which is included. Is it same as the question? No. So A won't be correct. Now coming to option number 2. Okay. Option number 2, I am analyzing here. For I equal to n, I equal to n means I am starting from I equal to n means n I have included. So here also I have included the n. I greater than equal to 0 and I minus minus means I am moving from n to 0. And here I have included 0 also. Okay. So in terms of set theory, what can I write? I belongs to square bracket 0 and n both are inclusive. Is it same as like in this particular question range? Sorry. No, it is not same. Hence, it is not correct. Okay. Then going through the third option, I is belonging to n minus 1. Okay. N minus 1 will be included. Okay. Including n minus 1. No problem. Then I is greater than 0. Okay. I is greater than 0 means 0 is not included. So in set theory, what can I write? I belongs to round bracket 0 to n minus 1 and n minus 1 is included. So is it likely with the question? No. Whatever is provided in the question, okay. So it is not matching with that, hence it won't be correct. And I have told you a particular technique, elimination technique, since both A, B, and C are correct. Now correct option would be D. Okay. So even though you are not able to check, we are very sure that it would be D. Okay. So let us look, even though we know that it is D, still we have to look. Okay. Here in this particular question, in this particular option, I is greater than minus 1. Okay. So minus 1, I is greater than minus 1. So I haven't included minus 1. Okay. So I is ranging from minus 1. I has to be greater than minus 1 and I equal to n minus 1. Okay. So this I can write. And since in for loop, as we all know that I is an integer, so I can rewrite this particular thing as since minus 1 is not included, after minus 1, what is the integer? That is 0 only. Okay, so 0 will be included definitely. So I belongs to 0 inclusive, and n minus 1 has been included. This means integer after that won't be included, means n. Okay, so it can be rewritten as like this. Okay, I belongs to closed bracket means round bracket 0 means 0 is included, n is not included, since I is ranging between minus 1 and n minus 1 and I is an integer. Okay, hence the correct option is D. This is how you approach this particular question in the easiest form and manner. Okay, going through all the options and checking which one is correct. First of all, analyzing the question itself. That in the question, what is the range of I, and then in the options, which option is correctly matching. Okay, that we can see. Understood? Any doubts? Anybody? Not liking my approach, you want another approach, then I can tell you that also. Okay, but this is the easiest one. Is it clear? Not clear? Any doubts? Anything? Okay, it is clear. Okay, good. See here, whatever I just explained you, okay, I explained you with the help of set theory. Okay, sure, I'll try to explain it once more. I know it is a tricky question. Okay, when the class is ended, go through the recorded lecture once again, this particular phrase which I have explained you, okay, as well as go through the PDF. You will get it, okay. I can understand, but still I'll try to explain it once more. Okay, I know it is difficult. Let us analyze the correct all the options, okay, whichever were there. Okay, so for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, the loop is initializing from I to 0. I already told you. Okay, 0 is inclusive. Okay, and n is non-inclusive. That is what I already told you. Okay, then analyzing the options. Okay, this is the entire explanation in words, but I'll try to explain you mathematically. Okay, don't worry. I'll repeat once again. Okay, that's all what I can do. But even if you are having any doubts, go through the PDF once again. That is my sincere advice. Okay, you will get it. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, what is the index of I? Which in which of the options I is having same range? Okay, that is what we are being asked here. Okay, so you try to see I is equal to 0, means 0 is inclusive. So using this set notation I have written here in red color. Please try to see. I belongs to 0. 0 is inclusive. Okay. And I is less than n, means n is non-inclusive. So I belongs from 0 inclusive to n non-inclusive. That is the thing here. First of all, I have decided the range of I which has been given to me in the question. Now I will analyze the options and I'll try to see that which particular option is having the same range of I. Okay. So going through the first option, I is equal to n, means n is inclusive here. I greater than 0 means I am moving from n to just a number which is greater than 0, means n to 1. Okay, that is what is written here. Na? I equal to n, I greater than 0, I minus minus, and I is an integer that by default we are claiming here. Okay, so I belongs to 0 non-inclusive to n. N is inclusive. Okay. So is it matching with the question? No. So hence A won't be correct. Okay. Then you try to see next option. For I equal to n, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus, means n is inclusive here and 0 is also inclusive here. Okay. I greater than equal to 0. So I is belonging to 0 to n, where both 0 and n are inclusive. That is why I have made square bracket. Okay. Then you try to see the third option. For I equal to n minus 1, I greater than 0, I minus minus, means I belongs to 0 to n minus 1, where n minus 1 is inclusive. Okay. And 0 is non-inclusive because it has been written 0, I greater than 0. So hence it is not matching with the question range of I. So C won't be correct. But now you try to see the last option. For I equal to n minus 1, means I am starting from n minus 1, and here n minus 1 is inclusive. Okay, so I greater than minus 1 means I move down from n minus 1 to 0, because after minus 1, which is the next greater integer, that is 0, means automatically 0 becomes inclusive here. Okay, so the range is from 0 inclusive to n minus 1, and both are inclusive. So I can rewrite this particular range as I belonging to 0 inclusive to n, because after n minus, since n minus 1 is inclusive and that is the last range, so
Since I is an integer, so I can write it down that I belongs to 0, 0 where 0 is inclusive, and n which is non-inclusive. Okay. Since n minus 1 has been included in I, so n won't be included in the I. It is the next greater integer from n minus 1. Okay. Which is greater than n minus 1. So this is the entire explanation, that this particular range 0 to n, where 0 is inclusive and n is non-inclusive, is directly matching with the question. So that is why our correct option would be D. Okay. This is the entire explanation. Okay. If you are having any confusion, then please go through this particular explanation. Okay. I will provide the PDF also after the class is over. Okay. You can revisit. Okay. As many as number of times you can see, you can revise. And please keep in mind, these type of questions are very common in the examination, and you have to be very, very careful while solving these questions. Okay. This is the thing. I hope it is clear. Any doubt is there? Sure. Okay, okay. Good. At least I try to make you clear. Okay. Let us move forward. Okay. Great, great. I am very happy that you all are confident enough with this question. Okay. Let us move forward. Try to solve this particular question. What is the output of the following code? Hash include and the entire code is there. Try to see this particular question. Okay. Try to say what is the correct option in the chat box. Okay. But my sincere advice to you all guys is be very careful. Okay. Uh, Analyze the question. Okay. This is my sincere advice. Okay. I hope that I am clear. Okay. Good. Devashri is saying B. Uh, Shruti is saying D. Good. B, then B, then B. Okay. Good. Uh, Great. Good. Yes. Any more opinions? Simple question, simple answer. It will print I less than 10. Okay, sure. Please, sure, do revisit the video lectures. Okay, please do revisit the video lectures. I hope you are understanding that this is lack of basic knowledge. Okay, I can understand with you. Okay, please try to go through the basic lectures. Okay, then come into this live interactive session to clear your doubts. Okay, that is my sincere advice to you. Okay. So I think that you are missing on the basics. Okay, that is why it is you are finding somewhat difficult. Okay, so my sincere advice to you is go through the lectures. Okay, they are already recorded, available online. So going through them won't take you much long. Okay, take out time for it. Okay, then after that you can attend these sessions. These are available in recorded mode also, as well as in the live mode also. Okay, so whatever you way you like. Okay, you can always go through it. Yes. Uh, Good. A lot of yeah, Rishi, I got it that you have answered it B. Why are you so much curious? I don't know. Good, I understand. Since when we have,
Okay, good. Yes. Okay, good. People are answering. That is why I'm waiting. Okay, let everybody answer first. I'll give you 2 more minutes. Please think, answer. Good. Uh, yeah. Krish Jaswal feels syntax error. Good. I'm happy for you as well. Most of us are in, I think, first year only. Okay. I'm presuming it. I don't know whether some graduate, postgraduate, PhD students might be there, but I'm assuming since it is a very basic course. I haven't asked for an introduction because a lot of people join, but I'm assuming most of us are in first year. So from your answers only, I am concluding that it is very easy to dupe you. Dupe, you must be knowing what is the meaning. Means make a fool of you. Okay. Yeah. Be very careful. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know you are from first year. Good. So my sincere advice to you as your mentor, as your teacher, is in your life, daily life also, be very careful. World is a lot more cunning. Okay. And from your answers only, I am concluding that you are too pious and you think that every day is Sunday. Okay. Sir, for loop brackets will also there. Yeah. Yeah, loop bracket and everything. I'll explain you. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You are in third year. Good. Let me see what you have answered. Okay. Good. You are in second semester. Good. Very good. And for loop, this is used. Yeah, terminator is used. Yes, I know. I know. And since almost whomsoever students have joined, they have answered who want to answer. I want to tell you that I'm very not very happy to announce that only one student, Mrunali Patil, has answered this question correctly. And Shruti has also answered it correctly. And Mrunali Patil. I don't know about the pronunciation, but Nunali and Shruti, they have only answered it correctly. Rest, whomsoever have answered, they are confused and they have answered it incorrectly. I don't know in which semester you people are, but my sincere apologies to all the students that you have to be very careful with your basics. Okay. And please, in the examination at least, be very, very careful. Okay, because I am particularly not very happy with the response. Okay, so the things go like this. Please revise because out of approximately 20 students have joined and only two are answering it correctly, then it means some serious problem. Okay, either we are not very careful or we are thinking taking things for granted. Both situations are not good for you. Okay. Yes, and congratulations to Shruti and Munali because you have answered it correctly. Correct option would be A only. It would be 10. Okay. Yeah, it might be syntax error, but I am very confident because I have executed the code. Okay. There is no syntax error, nothing is there. Plain blunt answer is there. I'll explain you. Okay. Let us see. Two cases were there in front of you. This one is the case which is there in the question. This one is not in the question. Here, very carefully, if you look, terminator has been provided. In the question itself, terminator has been provided. Then you all know how for loop is executed. Then try to see the question hash include stdio.h is there, integer main is there, integer I is there, for I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus, and terminator is there. Means I will go on from 0 to 10, and then if you will try to print I, what it will print? It will print 10 only. So hence the correct output is 10. Okay. Output is definitely correct because this is the compiler screenshot. Okay.
have compiled the code, and from that only I gave you the code. So syntax error is out of question. Okay, in this particular case. Okay. Now, what you all were thinking that this terminator is not there, so I removed the terminator in the second case. Then I am trying to print I. Yes, it will be printed. Why it won't be printed? It will be printed 0. Then after that, I is incremented by one value. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 9. It will be printed because it is saying I less than 10. But the value of I eventually will be incremented to 10, and nothing will be printed because the condition is false. Okay, so 0 to 9, yeah, definitely it will be printed, but it will be printed when the terminator is not there. Okay, so in Hindi it is known as nazron ka dhoka means. Okay, so that is what I think you might have got into. Okay, so very sincerely I am telling you that be very careful in this type of output questions. Okay, because from all the students, if two students are answering it correctly, then there is some serious flaw. Okay. You have to see the terminator here. Okay, this is the thing here. See here, I hope that you are clear. Okay, just an overlooking mistake is there. That is why I am assuming that the basic concepts are clear. Okay, so now I think you would be clear. Analyzing the entire C code that has been provided, for loop structure is there, empty loop body is there. Okay, since the terminator or the semicolon has been placed just after the for loop, so none of the statements would be printed since it is an empty body loop. Okay, this is the thing. Then entire execution, I is initialized to 0, then I is less than 10, I is incremented by one value. Because of the semicolon, no code is actually executed as part of the loop body. Okay, so for loop will iterate until the condition becomes false. At this point, I will be 10, and if you are printing the value, then it will be coming out as 10. Okay, got it? Where you committed mistake, or if some confusion is there, whomsoever have answered it, and some were saying that this bracket is there, that bracket is there, and syntax error is there. Got it? Any doubts, anybody? If you are having any doubts, then please tell me. Otherwise, we can move forward. Okay. No doubt. Okay. Don't commit mistakes. These type of mistakes in the examination. Okay. In the examination, be very careful. Read the code line by line, not at a whole. Okay. Sincere advice. Let's move forward. Okay. Same thing. Same type of question. Okay. Not same thing. Same type of question. Output type of question. Find the output of the following C program. Okay. The correct option is B. Okay, good. Previous question. Correct option is not B in the previous question. It is A. And why is it A? I already explained you. Go through it once more. Okay. Yes. My Rishi, what can I tell you, bhai? I have provided you the entire compiler codes as well as provided why is it A, not A. Why is it A? Bhai, what you want to say? Tell me. You want to have a debate, you want to have a discussion. I have executed the code. I am telling you the output is 10, and you are saying it is not 10. Bhai, what can I do? Either you teach me or I teach you. Okay.
If you are having any doubts, anybody is having any doubt, then please do ask me, okay? But don't challenge the compiler, the don't try to challenge the question. You are in first year only, okay? Don't be so much nosy that you want to challenge the compiler, you want to challenge the teacher, you want to break everything. Don't show this type of behavior, okay? If you are having any doubt, feel free to ask, okay? But don't say me ki bhai this is not correct, this is correct, and this is not correct. Bhai, I have executed, I have provided you the screenshot also. You want to execute the code, you also execute the code, okay? When I am when I who is stopping you? You try to execute this code, try to see the output, okay? Terminator is there, so the output would be 10, okay? Logic also I have told you, and still you are saying that no, sir, that won't be coming. Hey, why? I provided you the proof also. What you want to do? You want to go to the Supreme Court and tell, "Bhai, this is not coming." Bhai, what can I do? Yes, let's move forward. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep on printing. Okay, no problem. Keep on writing. I cannot help. If you are not able to understand, please go through a PDF once more. Try to execute the code yourself. Okay, you will see. I cannot help after this point of time. Very sorry. Yeah, people are saying D. Okay, B, B. Okay, good. Break is not used in conditional statement. Very good. Very nice. Then please give your, yeah, yeah, yeah. You have given your opinion. No, no problem. Good. I assign 0, not I equal to 0. So condition will fail and give 0. Okay. So Krish, according to you, what would be the option? Please tell me. D, because break is used. Good. Very good. Knowledge of basics is very, very important. If your basics are clear, then you are very, your sale is very easy. Devashri B. Okay. No, Devashri, for what you are sorry? I was just telling to Rishi. I was conversating with Rishi. Okay, okay. You are saying that sorry, D is correct. Okay, no problem. Rishi is saying that bhai you are incorrect. So I was just telling him that I am not incorrect. Bhai, what can I do? D, because of break. Without break, the output is 0. Okay, good. Very good. Please do answer it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, indeed, correct option is D only, compiler error, because the break statement can only be used in a loop or in case of switch statement. Okay, so the two particular cases are there in which the break statement is used. Okay, either in cases of loop or in case of switch. Executed the entire code. Okay, in the first image you can see, as well as in previous question I also tried to show you what is the correct output. Okay, so
Here, if you will see that I executed the entire code in the compiler, and it is telling that it is compiler error only. Okay, so why is it error? Because break statement can only be used within a loop or in case of a switch statement. Here it is within if statement. So it is giving me the compiler error. How I have removed this particular error? Okay, I have removed the break statement. See here, here I have removed the break statement. Now no error is there and the output is 1. Okay, this is the thing. So in this particular question, if you will try to see, analyze the code, okay, break in loops and switch, the break statement is used to terminate the execution of the nearest and closing loop, okay, or switch statement. Loop means in for loop, in while loop, in your do while loop, as you can use the break statement, as well as in your switch is switch case statement, okay. So a break statement outside of a loop or a switch is syntax error in C. It is not valid to use break statement outside of these code blocks. Okay. So here step-by-step execution is there, and when it will encounter error when it will see the break statement inside the if loop, then it will encounter error. Okay. So it will be which kind of error? Syntax error. Okay. This is the thing. Finally, it will give the compiler error, okay, because error is there, okay. Compiler will throw an error, okay. This is the thing. And for just for the people who were telling me that bhai 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 would be the output, I'm repeating once again, okay. Not thinking that I am thinking that you are not able to get the question correctly. The entire loop I have executed, okay. Hash include a same code which is there in the question. I have copied and pasted in the compiler. It is giving me output as 10 because a terminator has been put. Okay, so value of I will start from 0 uh, till 10. Okay, it will be incremented step by step, and after that when the condition will be false, then the loop will be executed, and what has been the value of I, it is 10 only. Okay, so there is no confusion in this particular question that the output is 10 only. It is not option B 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is only in case when you remove the terminator. That also I have demonstrated here. Okay. I hope these two particular questions are clear. Okay. Let us move forward. Okay. What is the output of the following C program? Okay, she finally you got it. I am very happy. Good. What is the output of the following C program? Hash include stdio.h, int main is there, then int a equal to 0 is there, I, b. For I equal to 0, I less than equal to 2, I plus equal to zero point 0.5, and then some statement is there. What would be the output? Try to answer it, whomsoever joins. Okay, Rishi, I am very happy that at least you got it. Great. Still, if any confusion is there, then please do ask me, okay? But try to ask only. Don't try to prove me wrong, okay? That will frustrate anybody, okay? Yeah, good. Very good. 5, good. Okay. D, no output. Okay. Very contrasting opinions. Two very contrasting opinions we have encountered.
Yes, please try to solve this particular question. Okay, try to give your opinions. Take your time, no problem. Okay, I think a lot of people are thinking much. What happened? It is difficult to answer. Answer it. It's not that much difficult. Take your time, no problem. But try to answer it. Okay. Don't be afraid that it would be correct. No problem. At least you will get an idea that what you answered and what is the correct option. Then you will remember what mistake you committed. Okay. Only how many people have answered it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight people have answered it. Okay. Only eight people have answered it till yet. Please do answer it. It is not a difficult question. Okay. Out of 26 are there at presently. Only eight people have answered. Please do try to answer it. Okay. Give your opinions. Take your time. Yeah, I am waiting for you. No problem. I'll wait for 2-3 minutes. Then I'll tell you the correct option. I understand that most of us have got confused. Okay. D and B. Good. My sincere advice to you is after the session is over, please go through the PDF once again. Okay.
because nearly all people are committing some mistakes. Clear majority is not there as it was there in the previous session. Okay, previous sessions which I conducted before this particular session. Okay, yes, the correct option would be no output. Why? Try to see here. You have declared integer I. Okay, means I is an integer and you are incrementing it with a float value. Okay, first of all, this is the thing. No problem. It it is not a big thing. But see here, I is 0, I less than 2. I'm reading from the for loop in the bracket inside the for loop. Okay, for I equal to 0, I less than equal to 2, I plus equal to 0.5. So as you already know that uh, in case I is an already in first line I have declared a is 0, I is an integer and b is also an integer. Okay, first of all we have to understand this particular information. Then you try to see that I have told you a concept. Then whenever you will try to store an float inside an integer, what thing happens? That the values which are there after the decimal places, they all are truncated, and only the value which is there before the decimal point, that is stored. This particular concept I already told you much in my previous session also, as well as previous to previous session also. Okay, so here that entire thing will come into picture. Okay, so I 0, I less than equal to 2, but I plus equal to 0.5 means I equal to I plus 0.5. But since I is an integer and initial value you have provided as 0, and then you are saying that I plus equal to 0.5, it means what? It means you are telling it to be 0 plus 0.5. So it would be 0.5 mathematically, but it is an integer. So again, the value is 0 only. So it will be struck in an infinite loop. Hence, no output would be there. This is case of an infinite loop. When the termination condition of a loop is not achieved and the loop is executed infinite many times, then it is known as an infinite loop. Okay. So this is the thing here. Try to see here. Hash include stdio.h is there, integer main is there, integer all the entire code I have pasted. Okay, and output nothing I am getting. So no output would be the correct option. Okay, but for just for your information or not restricting myself to this particular course. Okay, you can write the same code in Python also. In the second image, I have written the code in Python. How I have modified the code to give me the output a equal to 0 I have written, because no particular declaration of the data type is there in Python. Okay, just for your information I am telling. Okay, you don't have to consider this, because in this particular course we are only dealing with C language only. Okay, so just for your information, your curiosity, building your curiosity, I have included this particular image. Okay. So in Python, if you will see a is equal to 0, this is how we write. Okay. We don't provide the data type while declaring while providing the value to a variable. Okay. So directly I have given a equal to 0. Then for I in range, okay, simulating I plus equal to 0, 0.5. Okay, a plus equal to 1, same statement, a plus plus, then I plus equal to 0.5, and then continue, then print a is there. So this particular uh, analogous statement I have provided in Python. Okay, and in Python I will get the output as 2, but in C I won't be getting any output. Okay, just for your information and building your curiosity, but try to keep your focus here only. Okay, restrict your focus till here for the sake of this course. Okay, but most of you will face the coding interview, so that is generally asked. Write the analogous statement in Python, and what would be the output if this particular code is executed in Python. So this is how you approach it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to demonstrate. Okay, This is the thing. Then analyzing the entire C code and determining its output, paying special attention to the for loops increment setup. Okay. Code analysis is provided here. And the entire thing which I told you that is written here, the program is initialized to 0 is 0, I is declared as an integer. Program use a for loop for initialization I equal to 0, condition I less than equal to 2. Increment statement is I plus equal to 0.5. Because I is an integer, 0.5 will be truncated and I will be incremented by 0 for every iteration of the loop. Therefore, I will never change and the value of I will always be 0. So for the for loop condition I less than equal to 2 will always evaluate to true and the program will be stuck in an infinite loop. Okay. This means that printf statement will never be called. There will be no output. Okay. I hope this particular question is clear. Okay. Let us move forward. Another question, similar type of question, output question. Code has been provided and what would be the output according to you? Okay, try to answer it. Okay, good. See, great. Good. A, syntax error. Good. Very good. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are saying A. Good. Syntax error. Every day is not Sunday. One concept cannot be applied in all the questions. Okay. Think whether break statement is there inside the loop or it is inside the inside a loop, or in case of switch statement, if a break statement is there, then that is not a syntax error. Okay, please think in this direction. It is a syntax error when it is outside the case stack of a loop or a switch case statement. Here it is there inside a loop. To understand, then break is allowed here. Okay, syntax error won't be there. Okay, correct option would be between B, C, and D. I told you that break statement is not allowed except in case stack of switch case statement or a loop. So it is a loop. See here, it is for, then initial condition, termination condition, increment condition, both are left. So it's a valid loop. Okay, although all three conditions are blank, but it's still it is a valid loop. So break statement is inside the loop. It is, it won't be a syntax error. Okay, good, very good. Okay, let's move forward. It is indeed C only. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, don't get confused. Break is inside a for loop, so it won't give you error. Okay, in this particular case, if the for loop and the existing curly bracket entire thing is root, then it will give you error 100%. Okay, this is the thing. So hash include stdio.h is there, then integer main is there, integer equal to 0 is there, then for an entire thing is there, that I initialization of the everything we have left it blank. Then if I equal to 10, if I equal to 10 means checking of the condition is there, then we are breaking, then printing the value of I plus I means I will be incremented first, then the value will be printed. So since I was 0 in first case, so 1 will be printed. It will be incremented first by 1, then it will be printed. That is the meaning of plus I. Okay. So in from 0 initialization I equal to 0, I'll get the value printed as 1. Okay. Then the value will become 1. Then what will be printed? 2. So in this similar fashion, the values will be printed till the point of time I is not equal to 10. Means when it will be 9, then the condition will be checked. If I equal to 10, no, it is false. So break statement won't be executed and the value will be printed. So from I 9, you are just printing, getting the value 10 as printed. When I will become 10, then you will exit the loop. Okay. So this is the statement here. Hence, D and B won't be correct. Okay. D and B won't be correct, and the correct output would be C only. Okay. This is the thing. See here, executed the entire code. Okay. And here is the output. Okay. Whatever things I explained you, the output goes like that only. Okay. Let us analyze this particular C code, paying close attention to the for loop structure and the break statement. For an entire thing has been left blank. Okay. This is a for loop with an empty initialization, empty condition, empty increment, decrement part. Any of these part is left empty, and in a for loop, it is assumed to be true, and thus it will create an infinite loop. Okay, unless a manual break is encountered, and the manual break which is there, that has been already put inside the loop. Okay, so there is nothing to get afraid of. Okay, yes, anybody wants to ask any question? Somebody has raised his her hand. If you want to ask any question, you can unmute and you can ask. Okay, no problem. Then break statement I have provided. Then pre-increment operator is there. This increments the value of I before using it in the printf function. So step by step evaluation is there. When variable initialization I is initialized to 0, then for loop starts as an infinite loop. But in the bracket itself, I provided the termination condition. Okay, so it won't be infinite. I is pre-incremented to 1, then condition I equal to 10 is just checked. Okay, subsequent iterations when I is 10, then pre-increment when I will be 9, then it will be pre-incremented to 10 and the value will be printed. Okay, break statement is executed, which causes the for loop to terminate. Hence the correct option will be from with 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, program declares an integer variable I initialized to 0. For loop is started with no initialization condition or increment set specified, means it is an infinite loop. Inside the loop, if there is an if statement which checks I equal to 10, which if true will cause a break to be called and the loop will be exited. Okay, before the if statement, the value of I is pre-incremented using ++I and it is printed in the console. Means when the value is 0, then you are printing it the value as 1, and when it is 9, then you are printing it as 10. So in this particular fashion, the entire thing has been printed, ranging value from 1 to 10. Okay, another options won't be correct, and correct option is this particular one only. Okay, C only. Okay, any doubts, anybody, or is it clear? Then we can move forward. Okay, no doubt. Great. We can move forward. Next
Clear,
question.
clear.
Okay, okay. Next question. Hash include stdio. Entire code has been provided. Okay. Please try to answer. Please, please do try to answer it. Okay, I'm just coming in 2 minutes. Okay, please do try to answer it. A very important question for you. Try to analyze the code, then try to answer it. Which type of error or whatever the options are there, please do try to answer. Okay.
मी केलं कॉर्पोरेट पाडलं जे पॉलिसी आपण
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good. At least in one of the question, we are having a clear majority. Good. Try to answer rest of the people. Good. Okay, let us see which option is correct. Indeed, it is C only. The loop will run infinitely many times. Okay, why is it so? Let us look. See, for here, I have executed the code and I have provided you the screenshot, the execution. Hash include stdio.s, integer main is there, integer num equal to 0 is there, then do, then after that, minus minus num means num has been initialized to 0, minus minus num will return minus 1. Okay, because it is a pre-increment. Okay, then printf, what is the value we are printing? We are printing the num itself. Okay, then again we are incrementing it as num plus plus. So minus 1, when it will be incremented with 1, it will be 0 only. So in this particular case, and at the end, we are checking the condition while num is greater than equal to 0. Yeah, it will be true. So we initially uh, gave the value of num to 0 and then we executed the code. And after that, we still got as 0 only. So where we started, there we ended, and that is an example of infinite loop. Okay, so entire code will be executed, and after a point of time it is just giving you bogus values. These all values are bogus. Okay, it is reaching, trying to exit from the this particular loop. That is why you are getting these many numbers. But indeed the correct option is this only. The loop will run infinitely many times. Okay, this is the option. You have to understand this. Yes. Then you try to see understanding the do while loop and its condition. Loop executes the code block at least once and continues to iterate as long as the while condition is true. Then pre-decrement num is there, pre-decrement is there, then post-increment is there, and num is initialized to 0, then minus minus num is there. Okay, then after it is decremented to minus 1, then it will print minus 1. Okay, num plus plus means it is incremented to 0. Then while num is greater than equal to 0, yes, it is the condition is true because 0 is greater than equal to 0. Then second iteration will proceed, and after that, iteration after iteration, it will just lose the hold and try to, in trying to break up from the infinite loop, it will try to print bogus values because in the compiler GGO is there. Okay, garbage in, garbage out after a certain interval of time. Okay, so that is what is happening in this particular question, and it is indeed infinite loop. C would be correct. Okay, next question. What would be the output of below C program? Okay, simple C program is there. Try to just give the output. Okay, okay, B, good. What is minus minus num? Yes. See here, two particular operations were there. It is first one was minus minus num, another one was plus plus num plus plus. Okay. So this increment, this statement which is there, this is known as pre-decrement operator, minus minus num. It simplifies to num equal to num minus 1. Okay, that is the meaning of minus minus num. Okay, as well as if it is plus plus num, then it means num equal to num plus 1. But in case of pre-increment, which is minus minus num, the value will be decremented first, and after that the operation will be executed. While in case of post decrement, okay, the value will be decremented after the execution of the statement. For example, if I am writing print num and before that I am writing the statement printf, and then print %d, and then I am writing integer, and if I am trying to print minus minus num, so value will be decremented first and then num will be printed. But if I'll write it as num minus minus, so value of num will be printed first, then at the second operation the value will be printed. That is the difference between post in decrement, pre-decrement. Okay, and that is the meaning of minus minus num. Okay, I hope I am clear. Okay, good. Yes, giving you 1 more minute. Try to answer it. Yes. Correct option would be indeed B, 7 and 4. Let us analyze this particular question. Okay. Hash include stdio.h is there, then integer main is there, then short int k equal to 1 is there, j equal to 1 is there, while k less than equal to 4 is there, and this particular two parallel lines which you are seeing, that is or. Okay, while k less than equal to 4 or j less than equal to 3, then k is incremented by 2, j is incremented by 1, and the value of k and j and printed. Simple execution is there. Okay, so I have provided you this particular table. Okay, here you can see what is the value of k and what is the value of j and how things are getting here. Okay,
Sir,
yes,
I got a doubt.
yes, please tell me.
In this program, J plus equal to 1.
Yes,
What what is that?
what is the meaning of j plus equal to 1? It means j equal to j
Yes,
plus 1.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no. Okay.
okay, okay. It is written in short. Okay, I'll tell you another statements also. If it is written like this, j plus equal to 2, it means j equal to
J equal to J plus
plus 2.
2.
If it is written j multiply equal to 2, it means
J equal to
j into 2.
J into 2.
Yes. If it is written j division equal to 2, it means j equal to
J
divided by 2.
divided.
It is in short form. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. So here, if you try to analyze this particular question, okay, try to see this particular question. Just a second. The value of k initially is 1 only and j is 1 only, while k less than equal to 4 or j less than equal to 3. These are the two termination conditions. K is incremented by 2, j is incremented by 1. Okay, this is the thing here. So k initially is 1, j initially is 1, and condition while condition becomes true here, then k is incremented by 2, j is incremented by 1. So k becomes 3, j becomes 2. Okay, then then again the loop is executed or the condition is checked. Okay, so 3 less than equal to 4, yes, it is true, and I told you short circuiting also. Okay, so if one condition is true in or condition, then the entire another condition won't be checked. This is known as short circuiting. Okay, yes, 3 less than is less than equal to 4. Okay, hence another statement, the statements for once again will be executed. So 3 is k is incremented by 2 means it becomes 5, and j is incremented by 1, so j becomes 3. Okay, so now you see the first condition, which is k less than equal to 4, it won't be true because k here is 5. Okay, so this won't be true, but since it is an or, so another condition will be checked and j less than equal to 3, since j is 3 and 3 is always less than equal to 3, condition is true, so it will be executed at one more time. So k is k plus 2, so k initially was 5, so 5 plus 2 becomes 7. J plus equal to 1 is there, so 3 plus equal to 1 means 3 equal to 3 plus 1, j equal to j plus 1 means 3 incremented by 1, that is 4. Now these k and j values, when you will again check in this loop, so 7 less than equal to 4, no, it won't be true. 4 not equal 4 less than equal to 3, no, it won't be true. So we will exit from this loop, and value of k and j, when you will try to print, they will be 7 and 4. Okay, so hence the output would be this one. Okay, this is the entire loop execution and the output. Okay, see here the entire execution of the code I have done and provided the output as 7 and 4. Okay, this is from the compiler itself. Why is it so? I already explained you. Yes, this is the detailed explanation. If at any step you are having any doubt, then you can see this explanation. Okay, the program is initializing k and j to 1. The while loop continues as long as k is less than equal to 4 or j is less than equal to 3 is true. Loop first increments k by 2 and then j by 1 in each iteration. In the first iteration, k is 3
Short
and j is 2. Yes, yes.
short represents what?
Pardon, please.
Short. Why short used in program?
Why short is used? Just a second. Please write it. You are not fully audible. You can use the chat box. Okay. I'm not able to understand what is your doubt. Okay. The while loop continues as long as k is less than equal to 3 or j is less than equal to 3 is true. Okay. So loop is first increments k by 2, j by 1 in each iteration. In the first iteration, okay, why short is used in the program? Okay, I got it. See, these all are data types. Okay, long integer is also a data type, short integer is also a data type, so it will restrict the usage of memory in the program. Since here we only wanted to store one value which would be less than 100, that is why we use short integer. Okay, your all mics are enabled. Why I cannot enable or disable your individual mics? Everybody's mic is enabled. Okay, if you are not able to open your mic, then I cannot help. Okay, you can rejoin. Okay, so short and long, these both are data types. Okay, when we want to store a large number of values which would be integer, then we will use long int, and here in this particular case we are using short int. Okay, because we want to store a particular value which is less than 100. Okay, so that is a data type only. Okay, yes, I was explaining you the flow of the loop. Loop first increments k by 2, then j by 1 in each iteration. In the first iteration, k is 3, j is 2, loop continues. In the second case, 5, j is 3, loop continues because j is less than 3. In third iteration, k is 7, j is 4, and the loop terminates because now neither k is less than equal to 4 nor your j is less than equal to 3. The final values of k and j are 7 and 4. Okay, that would be printed. That's the end of the program. Okay, if you are still having any doubt, please go through the explanation once again. Okay, already I explained you. Now let us look at this particular question. How many times is this loop executed in the following code? Okay, and then an entire loop has been enabled. For int I equal to 0, I less than equal to 10, I plus equal to 2 in printf. %d means it is an integer, then I is there. Okay, try to answer. 6, good, very good. Sure. 11, good. See the increment. I plus equal to is 2 means I is I plus 2. Okay, it is not plus equal to 1. Okay, so please answer accordingly. 10. Okay, good. B, good. Good. B, good, very good. A also, first A is there in the entire sequence. Only one person is saying A. Good. Yeah, loop is executed 6 times, and indeed you are very correct. Okay, it is indeed correct. Option is 6 only. Okay, loop is executed 6 times only. Okay, here I'll tell you how. Try to see here. I initially is 0, then condition is checked. I is less than 10, equal to 10. Yes, it is true. Okay, it is true. I is 0 is less than equal to 10, so it becomes true. Then I is printed. Okay, so 0 will be printed. Here I am writing the output. After that, it is incremented by 2. 0 plus 2 is 2. So 2 less than equal to 10. Yes. Okay, it is correct. You try to print it down. Okay, so what value will be printed? It would be 2 only. This is the output, and this is the value of I. Okay, then you try to see uh, condition. I was 2. Okay, 2 is less than equal to 10. Yes, 2 is less than equal to 10. Okay, so 2 plus equal to 2 means 2 plus 2, it is 4. So printing the value of I as 4. Then you try to see 4 is less than equal to 10. Yes, it is less than equal to 10. And 4 plus then the value of 4 plus equal to 2 means 4 plus 2 is 6. So indeed it would be output would be 6. So it will be printed and the value becomes 6. Now you see 8, the value is 6. 6 is less than equal to 10. Yes, it is 10. Less than equal to 10. 6 plus equal to 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. Okay, indeed it is printed. And similarly 8 is less than equal to 10. Yes, it is true. And 8 plus equal to 2 is 10. Okay, so value is printed as 10. Okay, now when I is 10, yes, 10 is less than equal to 10. Okay. So in that particular fashion, the entire code will be executed. Okay. So you will get the output as this particular thing. And how many times it got executed? It got executed 6 times. 3 and 3, 6 values it has printed. Try to see here the entire code execution for int I equal to 0, I less than equal to 10, I plus equal to 2. Okay. And the entire i's we have printed. Initially it was 0, then it got 2, then it was printed, then after that the execution is checked. Okay. So the entire loop flow I have explained you. I'll not detail into much, okay, because you already know how the for loop is executed and the condition is checked after the execution is done. Okay. Why I'm trying this? It shows error. It doesn't shows me error. It try to see, okay, the code here in itself. Okay. Try to see. I have executed. Try to type the same lines. Then it won't be showing you error. You must be committing some mistake. Okay.
Could you
Okay. Just try to see here. First of all, I was 0. Okay. So 0 less than equal to 10. Yes, condition is true. Then I is printed. Okay. Then I is afterwards incremented the with a value 2. Okay. So I was incremented by 2. Okay. Then 2 is less than equal to 2. So similarly fashion 2 is printed, then 6 is printed, then 8 is printed, and then 10 is printed. And afterwards, when the condition is checked, the condition becomes false. Hence, it is executed 6 times. Okay. So let us try to see the flow. Okay. In the iteration 1, I is 0, 0 is less than equal to 10. It's true. Prints I 0, I becomes 2. 2 is less than equal to 10 is true. Prints 2, I becomes 4. 4 is less than equal to 10 is true. Prints 4, I becomes 6. 6 is less than equal to true. Less than equal to 10 is true. Print 6, I becomes 8. Okay. First two statements are executed in sync, and the after in the square bracket, whatever is written, that is executed. And at the end, the value is incremented. That is how the flow goes. Okay. So 8 I is equal to 8. 8 become 8 less than equal to 10 is true. Then it prints 8. I becomes 10. Then I is equal to 10. 10 equal to 10. 10 less than equal to 10 is true. Prints 10. Okay. Then I becomes 12. When I is 12, 12 less than equal to 10 is false. Hence the loop terminates. Okay. Yes, Rishi. What is your doubt? Please tell me. Any doubts? Anybody? The entire execution, everything I have provided you. Still you are having any doubt, then please to tell me. No doubt? Good. Got it? Okay. These are the 10 questions which I was supposed to ask. Yes, any doubts at any point of time, please do ask me. Okay. These are the 10 questions which I was supposed to discuss in this present session. Okay. Now I'll be taking some of the programming questions and I'll be explaining how this particular questions are dealt and how the codes are written. Okay. So this is practice question number 1 for you guys. Write a C program to check whether a given number n is a perfect number or not. What is a perfect number? A perfect number is a positive integer number which equals to the sum of its proper positive divisors. For example, 6 is a perfect number. Why is it is a perfect number? Because it is the sum of its proper divisors. What are proper divisors of 6? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, which can divide the number without without any remainder. So when you will do the summing, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, so 6 is coming. So perfect number, try to remember the definition. It is a positive integer number which equals to the sum of its positive divisors. Okay. 8000, it is not a perfect number. 8128, it is not a perfect number. 6 is a perfect number. 87 is not a perfect. These are the test cases. Okay. So it's a very interesting problem. Try to solve it yourself. Here I'll give you the solutions because time limit is there. Okay. This is how I'll approach this particular question. Okay. I'll write the program. These are programming based questions. A particular problem is provided to you and you are asked to write down the code. Okay. So this is how I'll approach it. Hash include stdio.h is there, then integer main is there, integer n is there. Okay. Then I am taking the input from the user using this scanf function. Okay. Then integer I have declared and sum equal to 0. I have initialized the sum as 0. Then I am using the for loop. For I equal to 1, I less than n, I plus plus if num mod I. If n mod I equal to 0, sum plus equal to I. This is the major statement, okay, which I have provided. Okay, means I am looking for the proper divisors. Okay, I am looking for the proper divisors. What would be the proper divisors? In those values, particularly in which the remainder will be equal to 0. Okay. So I am looking for the proper divisors. I have started from 1 and I am looking till n. So first of all, I will be 1, then this particular loop will be executed and similarly it is incremented. Means one value after another, one value after another, I am checking. And if my sum, what is my sum? Means sum of those proper divisors is equal to my initially inputted number. Then I'll print if whether n is in a perfect number. If the condition is not true, then I'll print n is not a perfect number. This is regarding the perfect number. Okay. I hope it is clear to you. Go through the code once again. Okay. Then it would be more clear to you. Okay. This is the execution of the code. Entire code I have pasted and in the compiler. Okay. And I have tried to compile it. Okay. So yes, it is taking the input from me as 6 and it is telling me 6 is a perfect number. So code is working perfectly fine. Okay. Yes, show me the previous question, sir. We see the previous question. After the session is over, take the PDF, see all the questions. Let me finish first. Okay. Yeah, question number 10 is there in front of you. If you want to take the screenshot, please take the screenshot. Rest we can move forward. Okay. Okay. I hope that I am done. Please be with me. Try to maintain the same pace. Okay. Yeah. So this was regarding the perfect number. Now I'll explain you the pyramid question. Okay. Pyramid, how you will print you will be able to print the pyramid. Okay. So this is a particular question related to the pyramid. Okay. Write a C program to print the following pyramid pattern up to nth row, and n will be provided from the user. Okay. And you have to take the input from the user. For example, when the value of n is 5, then in this particular pyramid has to be printed. Means in the first line 5 stars are there, after that 4 stars is there, After that, 3 stars is there, then 2 star, then 1 star. So test cases and well as the sample outputs we have provided. For example, if it is 7, then try to see here in this particular case, 7 particular stars is there. Then after that, 6 stars is there. Then in the second line, third line, 5 stars are there. Then similarly, the pattern is there. In another case, 4 is inputted from the user. Then first line, 4 stars will be there. Then it would be 3 stars, then 2 stars, then 1 star. Okay. So how to approach this type of particular questions? Try to see here. I have included it. Very simple programming logic is there. Hash include stdio.h is there, integer main is there, integer n is there. Then I am scanning the value of n, means I am taking n integer as the input from the user. And I have also declared integer I and j. Okay. I have initialized to n because in the first line n number of stars is there. Okay. So that is why I have initialized and I to n. Okay. Then I greater than 0 and I am decrementing the value of I, means negative loop I am using. Then for another loop, means it is in the nesting. First for loop is running through this I, then another loop which is inside of this loop is for j equal to 0, j less than I, j plus plus, means j will be executed from 0 to I, where I is non-inclusive. So when user will be incrementing 7, will be inputting 4, for example, or any integer, then it will be executed from 0 to 3, means 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 number of stars will be printed as in this particular line, print f, and the character I have provided as star. Then after that, new line I have provided. Okay. Because after the printing is over, then the another pattern is there in the next line. So printf backslash n is new line. Then another thing, I will be decremented by one value. Then if the condition is true, then one less star, because I has been decremented by one value. So one less star will be printed in next line, and uh, similar loop is there afterwards. Okay. This is the entire flow, and this is how this particular thing has been executed. If you are learning it for the very first time, I hope it is somewhat non-clear to you, but try to take some sample I and sample j and try to see the flow. Try to understand the code line by line, then you will be able to see how things are going. And this is the entire output. I have printed this pattern for 10 number of lines. I have taken the input as 10 and then I am printing the value. Okay, this is the thing. This marks the end of the present session. Okay, I am done for the day. If you are having any doubts, then please you can ask me. You can unmute yourself. You can ask me. Rest you can kindly leave the session. Do join the session at same week, same time, same link. Okay. Next week, same time, same link. Okay. Thank you all for joining. Thank you everyone. If you are having any doubt, then please do ask me. Rest you can leave. Okay. This is the end of the session from my side. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Okay. Do join the session next week, same time. Okay. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you, Stephen, Akshita, Devashri. Thank you everyone. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Shaurya, Roli. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you joining the session. Thank you all. After this class is over, na, I'll put the PDF. Then you can see the slides from first and whichever slide you want to see, you can see. Okay. Yes, yes, you can leave the session. Do join the session next week, same time, on the same link. Okay. Thank you all for joining the session. Okay. I hope that I am clear and you are finding these sessions interesting. Okay. Do join the session next week, same time on the same link. Okay. Thank you all. I'm ending the session for all. Okay. I don't. Next Saturday college is there or not, sir? Okay. If it is there, then you can go for the recorded session. Okay. Else you can join. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all for joining the session. Thank you once again. Okay. I'm ending the session for you all. Okay. Thank you.